Good morning or good afternoon or good bedtime whenever you're joining. This is my beginning of a journey. I'm already on my law school journey, and you can read or you could watch videos about that. I'm already on a journey to try to leave this world a better place by trying to fight corruption in our courts. And you can go to www.court-corruption.com and read my blog, and hopefully it will help you in some way. But here we're just going to join together and try to get back our youthfulness and our health. And I'm going to start by reading this little mantra that I wrote for myself. It says, "My attitude is gratitude. My wealth is health. I am lovable. I am loved. I am blessed. I do my part. God does the rest." So here's my part. Let's just sit in a nice, easy, cross-legged position if that's not accessible to you. You can sit in a chair, or you could just bring your legs out in front of you. Whatever is accessible to your body right now that's comfortable. We're going to start, and I like sitting with my legs crossed. My husband thinks he would get stuck if he tried this. So let's do a nice, gentle roundabout and stretch. This is like a somatic movement. You just find what's feeling great for you. And then you can reverse directions. Okay. I'm getting my head cut off sometimes, so I'm going to move back just a little bit. There we go. That way you know that no one's chopped my head off yet. Okay. And then we're going to come into the middle. Breathe in and let it out. Breathe in and let it out. And you can breathe in and out through your nose. Get some movement in your arms. And now we're going to place the left hand on the ground and reach up with your right hand. Reach over to the left. Feel that nice stretch through the right side. And then inhale your way up, placing the right hand on the ground and reaching over with the left. Then let's take a little movement here where we just flow and breathe. So inhale as you rise, exhale as you bend. Inhale and exhale. In and exhale. And let's bring it up to the center. And this time we're going to take a twist towards the back. You can hang on to your left knee and use your right hand and arm to help push you just a little further, twisting. And then exhale, come back to the center. Inhale and exhale, twisting the other side, reaching your left hand onto your right knee and twisting to try to look behind you. Let's take an inhale, come to the center, and exhale, letting the arms flow down. Now we're going to take our feet behind us and come down into all fours, and we're going to do a cat-cow. So you're going to arch your back and then round it. You could even hiss like a cat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. One last exhale. Now take a little movement. Just let yourself swirl, let your hips come out and back. Just getting a little movement in. And then we'll take a child's pose. So you can take your knees out to about the edge of your mat, say 2 feet. And then you're going to put your hips back on your feet, towards your feet. And now you can rest your head. And if that's not accessible to you, you can use a block or a book or whatever is comfortable and use that so that you can rest your head. Even though I haven't been exercising, I'm still very flexible in this position. So I'm coming down. Now that feels so good, and you can just sit that way as long as you want during the day. You can press pause anytime that you're really loving some position that we're in. You can press pause. I'm going to move the camera here so you can see now. I've brought it's my left leg I've brought up. And now, let me see if I can show you. So, there you go. Yeah, that way you can see. Now we're going to let ourselves come out over that forward leg that's bent. It's a swan. If you move your left foot a little forward so that you're actually in what would be, so like if your forward leg is parallel to the front of the mat, that's more of a deer position than a swan. So whichever pose feels like it's giving you what you're hoping for today, A nice gentle stretch. Remember to breathe. Remember to inhale and exhale. I know it sounds funny. Of course you're going to breathe, but try to make it purposeful. So, all right. And now I'm going to come up, bring that right leg around, and exchange so that my left leg is going back. And now I'm going to come down so I can see y'all. And we're going to hold it here. Again, if you'd like, you could press pause and then just hold the position for until it just starts getting to be a little too much. Or until it loosens up and you don't feel like you're getting any more benefit from it. You can play around, move around, just, change the position of that front leg like we did on the other side, where instead of being a swan, you become a deer. You're just bringing the foot forward, making your calf parallel to the front edge of the mat. And I'm going to come up. And now, one of the standards, you can see the bottom of my feet. I'm going to turn a little bit so it's not so awkward. And then we're going to reach forward into forward fold. And this too, I remember being in a yoga class 45 years ago. And the instructor telling us that we could stay in a forward fold for 10 minutes and be gaining a benefit the entire time. So this is a standard in yoga. Now, wherever you're comfortable, don't try to overreach. I'm actually very stiff compared to my normal, or what was my normal. But if this is where you start feeling it, stay here. And if you can reach down and grab the bottoms of your feet, then do that. This is all about you and where you feel like you're gaining the most value from the pose and from your breath. And for these moments, you're just here. You're thinking about how it feels in your muscles. You're looking at how your body's changing from day to day. And you're just enjoying what you are capable of doing right now. So I've released. When you're ready to, you can come up. And now we're going to go onto our backs with our knees bent, and bring those knees in towards your chest. and rock side to side, giving yourself a massage on your lower back. And now you can grab a wall and put your feet up on that wall. Sorry, you get to look at my 63-year-old legs. Or you could just press your heels up and use your muscles to hold your legs up. And this, again, I remember decades ago being told that this is good for your thyroid and that this is a position that you can sit in for 20 minutes. And recently, I was in a meditation class at my law school. I go to Bowen, and we were allowed to sit in this position with our legs up against the wall, and that's what I opted for. And then we were given a meditation exercise, and the entire time my feet were up. It just feels so good. It takes the weight off your feet and it lets the blood flow in a different direction. Okay, so again, you can sit that way as long as you'd like. I'm going to come down into Shavasana, which is just laying on your back. I'm going to bring it. There we go. Okay. So here we are. Lay on our backs and let your hands out to your sides, nice and comfortable, and your feet are about hip distance apart. And you can close your eyes and breathe in and exhale. And this one, if it is night for you, you might just want to let yourself fall asleep right here. And if not, just take the time you need. Feel the difference between your body before we started and now. And hopefully I'll get to do more of these, just concentrating on our physical health. Thank you for joining me.